Christian Horner view rejected by rival bosses. Chiefs urged to do what's best for F1. Two Formula One team bosses have expressed contrasting opinions over the length of the upcoming season, which will have more races than ever before in a single campaign. Some have hailed the expansion as more races means more entertainment and revenue, but others have warned about the pressure on team employees who travel around the world and work to extremely tight deadlines on race weekends. From a fan's perspective, more races in a season is a good thing as they get to see more F1 action in the same time period. However, the logistics of competing in a globe-trotting sport are already difficult, and become even more so when more races are added to the calendar. F1 bosses have longed to squeeze more races into a race calendar, and have hailed the upcoming 23-race campaign as an historic achievement. Stefano Domenicali, the F1's president and chief executive, claimed it will be a sign of hope for people who can go to normal things to enjoy. He has also suggested that the sport is so popular that there could easily be over 30 venues per season, though he did admit that the realistic upper limit is more likely to be 25. Even a notice at the top of the schedule page on the official F1 website boasts about the fact the upcoming 23-race campaign is a record. Red Bull chief Christian Horner has spoken positively about the calendar, and believes it should present no issues so long as teams prioritize the well-being of their staff. Everybody has choices in life. You could go to Formula 2 and do 12 races and earn half the money, he told the Daily Mail in October last year. I think a lot of guys in the paddock forget that 10 or 15 years ago, we went testing in January and then the drivers and their race engineers would go from race to test to race to test. I think it is manageable if we are going to the right venues in the right order around the world. However, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff has previously warned that such a busy calendar with several triple headers does take a toll on employees. And even the chief of Red Bull's sister team AlphaTauri, Franz Tost, has shared a contrasting view on the situation to that of Horner. Last year we were lucky because the racing was very interesting, there were always good fights, Tost said of a 2021 season which had 22 races, the current record which 2022 is set to surpass. But we can't expect this to always be the case. For me, the best number would be between 18 and 20 races. Formula One has to be a premium product and we really should think about maybe reducing the number of races to keep it that special. Personally, I'm fine with 23 races or more, but that is not the question. The question is what is best for the future of Formula One. The 2022 season begins in mid-March with the Bahrain Grand Prix, after 2 testing sessions for the new-look F1 cars. Returns to Australia, Canada, Singapore and Japan are scheduled after being affected by the COVID pandemic, while the inaugural Miami Grand Prix will be held in May. A short break is scheduled in August after the 13th race in Hungary, before action resumes once again with the Belgian Grand Prix, hopefully without the rain which curtailed the 2021 edition of the race at the historic Spa circuit. And, as has become tradition, the season is scheduled to end with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, but this time on November 28 rather than a fortnight before Christmas, as was the case last season.